Coming straight from your car.
Coming straight from your car. I'm never trauma dumping. Never glooby. Okay, sometimes I am glooby and trauma dumping. Tonight. Oh my god. Lonesome Crowded West Podcast. Someone get me my mic. Where's my mic? Buzz, it's my phone! The phone is the mic! Oh my god. Every phone has a mic. Of course, every phone has a mic. Mike, that's why you're there. That's who you're talking to. Oh my god. It all makes sense now. Anyways, welcome back to Lonesome Crowdcast, where I am presenting to you the new information about a new band to me, who I've never seen live before, and I've only heard like one song of theirs. The Heimdall's Gate song of Montreal. Of Montreal. That's what you can say. This band is of this band. It's of Montreal. Anyways, yes, I went to saw of Montreal tonight, and I went and saw the Twins album, which I've never heard. I've never heard any of the songs I heard tonight anywhere else besides at those shows. And let me tell you, what a magical experience it was. Because let me tell you this, that is the most important part of going to these things live, is your experience. Not only is this a fan podcast, it is a fan advocate podcast, and I want to do my best to get you excited, make sure you have the best time possible. So, my mission to you on a Lonesome Crowdcast is being a music podcast for the fans by the fans. So, come aboard. Give us your hot takes about Modest Mouse, adjacent topics, and more. We'd love to hear from you. Please email me at lonesomecrowdcast.com. If you'd like to lonesomecrowdcast@gmail.com. And then, if you'd like to do an interview or submit a concert confessional, come aboard. We'd love to have you. On top of that, now more than ever, I need new music. Because I realize when I actually like a band and have a great time, it gets me going. It gets me wanting to talk about them even more. And what better of an opportunity to talk to you tonight. Oh my god. I can just bring my laptop out here. It's a mobile computer. I can put the mic down there. I know where my mic is now. I have a condenser mic as well. I don't even have to bring my computer. I have a whole ass mic for this. So... And I live in this apartment complex. Who says it's not allowed to sit in your car? Who says it's not allowed to go to the dog park and record a podcast? That's the number one thing. My number one mission statement to you. You're not a podcaster unless you're podcasting. If you want to podcast, just get on mic and talk. That's my number one piece of advice. Just go ahead and do it. Eventually, you'll be able to come up with a craft that defines your very image from your imagination into the world. And eyes were definitely on this band tonight, of Montreal. My first time seeing them live. My first time hearing their Spherical Twins album live. I don't know. I can't read the t-shirt. I can't read the room. I don't know who's listening. But, the fact that you are, I'm very thankful for you being here. Sorry for not getting the of Montreal, the... Oh my god, I can't read. It's too dark. The Sunlandic twins. Spherical. I mean, the sun is a sphere. Oh, yeah. The twins were on stage and played a very intricate part of the show. The theatrics of Montreal. Of Montreal. I will never be able to escape the ofs. But I tell you what, the fandom from of Montreal is is very, very hype. I never expected a fandom to be having such strong interactions with the crowd. They're a lovely, gracious group, and I'm excited to have talked to the keyboardists tonight about seeing them live for the first time. I didn't get a recording of our conversation, but you'll just have to imagine you're there when I give you the recounting that I was like, hey, this is my first time seeing this album, hearing this album, or even seeing y'all live. Y'all blew my mind. I know y'all because of Modest Mouse. And they're like, oh yeah. And y'all are going on the cruise with them. Oh yeah, it should be interesting. And I was like, I have a recommendation for you. I asked him about Aiden was talking to them about the sound of it. And I asked how they make the music. It's all MIDI. It's all keyboard MIDI that's on the computer. And I'm like, what? So, get this. Beyond the guitars and everything, even with the effects pedals and everything, everything is MIDI. Everything's computer. You know what this means, right? Sound font. The album has a sound font. You know what else has a sound font? Undertale. I recommended Undertale to the keyboardist. And he's like, I have to check it out. I think I heard of it. Yo, Undertale real. Undertale of Montreal. Of Montreal Tale. Under Deltarune under Montreal. Of Deltarune under Montreal Tale. Oh man, it's gonna be fucking good. I don't have any musical talent myself, but I will learn FL Studio from a technical place and just be like, oh, I know the program, so I think just knowing the instrument, it's an instrument essentially. Like a studio space is an instrument, and it can do a lot of different things. It's like a whole orchestra. Man, I really liked talking to Aiden. They're really great. They approached me tonight at the show, and I just, out of nowhere, and just said my shirt was really nice. And I'm like, yay, social. Well, I wasn't planning on it, but most things don't go according to plan. It's one of those every 1 times out of 10 things do. But tonight we're going to see Of Montreal, who is going to be with Modest Mouse this coming February on the cruise. So I'm doing my due diligence research, and I've already met someone who knows Modest Mouse. And Modest Mouse was just playing over the speakers. They were playing Heart Cooks Brains, and I ran into another Modest Mouse fan. Introduce yourself.
No shit, I'm sorry. I thought you were doing interviews for Montreal fans. I don't know a thing about Modest Mouse.
You know loads of Crowded West, though. I don't know anything about of Montreal except the Heimdall song. So tell me more about what they're performing tonight.
Okay. The Sunlandic Twins is, in my opinion, their best album. It's from 2005, and it's really midway between what their sound was at the beginning, which was almost Beatles-inspired, kind of almost folk rocky, and then the Heimdall's Gate, like Promethean Curse, that album you mentioned, which is much more electronic.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it captures the best of both worlds. It's, I would love it if they just did the whole album front to back. I fucking love that album.
The one that Heimdall's from?
No, the one, so this is the...
Oh, you have an album with you.
Yes. Yes, I just bought it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it? This is the Sunlandic Twins 20th anniversary tour.
Oh, so are they doing the whole album front to back tonight?
No, probably not.
Who
if
knows?
they are, I'll be very happy.
I think you might be. I think that's what my friend had told me.
What?
Yeah. Not to overhype it too much.
Okay.
But I hope you have fun tonight.
Thank you so much. You too.
For sure. If they do an encore, what song do you want to hear them play tonight?
This would be fucking crazy, but I would love it if they would do The Past is a Grotesque Animal, which is a 12-minute song.
Hell yeah.
That's just like a driving beat with Kevin Barnes, the lead singer, shouting nonsense intermittently over it.
There's a big fan above us, so let's move so we can get some good audio.
Do I need to repeat myself?
Oh, you just need to reintroduce yourself because I didn't get your name.
My name is Aiden. Hi, nice to meet you.
Thanks, Aiden. I really appreciate you being the of Montreal expert for the podcast.
Thank you. It's a joy and an honor.
Thank you so much. Well, we'll chat more after the show so you can give your more thoughts and feelings on the whole thing.
I'm so excited.
Yay! Thanks, Aiden.
Thank you, Harley.
And scene. Wow, they keep on playing Modest Mouse. This is incredible. They played Modest Mouse again.
That was it just now?
This is Ocean Breathe Salty.
Fuck yeah.
It's from Good News for People Who Love Bad News.
Oh, I've heard the name of that album before.
It's really good.
I'll pay close attention. Thank you, Wrestley.
Yeah, of course, Aiden. I'm still trying to find my friend, but...
Godspeed.
Thank you. Godspeed, you Black Emperor.
Oh,
That's another band.
yeah, I love that one. Godspeed you as well.
Thank you. You tell what you want, you touch you again, you get away from me. Why do they keep playing Modest Mouse? That's so exciting.
Actually, I know this one. No, I know this one. This slaps.
Yeah, it's my #1 karaoke pick. Considering Float On is really difficult to sing and has a lot of layering vocals. On top of that, this is the song that's like, I would say, second most popular. So it's on the most karaoke machines.
Cool,
next to Float On.
right. Yeah, I definitely have been exposed to this.
Hell yeah. Oh. In my head, in my heart, and my soul.
Are a lot of Modest Mouse songs groovy like this?
I would say definitely like from this album onwards.
Oh, was it sound a little more like punk rock before that?
Yeah, a little math rocky on that first album. Go and look at my belongings, I left the jail. Well, thanks for the time I had to think a spell. I had to think a while. I wonder who else is a Modest Mouse fan here. Besides my friend Holland, who gave me the ticket.
Look for people who are dancing.
I'm in life to say goodbye. That's a good tip. Thank you.
Someone over there is grooving.
It's a good luck. For your sake, I hope heaven and hell. I'm really there, but I wouldn't hold my breath. So this will be a completely new experience for me. But they've also played some Modest Mouse tonight. Like, as a Modest Mouse fan who may or may not have like really been to of Montreal in the past, what's the sort of like adjacency that of Montreal has like aesthetically and musically to Modest Mouse?
Almost none.
I would say whining,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of
Kind of psychedelic.
psychedelic in nature. I would say a lot of the emo without it necessarily being emo. Modest Mouse is definitely more emo, but I think there's a lot of feelings involved, some drugs, some pretentious self-identified elements in both frontmen that I respect, obviously. I don't know how nice you are in your podcast, but I think I could, well, never mind.
I've called Isaac Brock an eco-terrorist for doing the cruise, which is a big reason I'm doing the podcast here tonight, because Of Montreal is going to be on the cruise with Modest Mouse.
Okay, well, I think they're both straggets, but I love straggets.
Straggets. What's a stragget?
A straight faggot. But
Oh, yeah, big mood.
I think Kevin Barnes is actually bi,
Ooh.
but you know, stragget's a vibe, and like it's a good vibe to have if you're playing your cards right. Like there's a great way to be a stragget.
For context, we can say this. I don't know if the rest of the listeners can.
I'm a homosexual.
Big gay mood.
I don't know if I fully answered your question about their common
No,
hobbies.
I feel like that fits a really good Venn diagram.
And as I mentioned the nostalgia before, oh my god, like just the twanginess of early Modest Mouse albums has so much nostalgia, not only by virtue of it being older, but just in general. I think, you know, echoes so much that was good about music from like the 60s to 80s that they're able to like bring that back around, and I think Of Montreal does a good job at that too.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm even more hyped to listen to this concert tonight. I think one of the best parts about going into concerts blind is having a completely unique and new experience. So, but also like knowing that the vibe is similar, like it makes me even more hype. It's like going to a music festival all over again.
I think you'll also really like the opener, Pelvis Wrestley. I've seen them perform at Cheer Up Charlie's once.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they were like debuting their new album when it came out, which they have for sale over there. Sorry, you don't have to put this in. I'm promoting their shit. But they're really good too.
My friend says I look like them.
Oh, well, I'll have to see when they're on stage because I don't remember what they look like. I don't remember any songs. I just remember going, oh, this is awesome, and then saving it onto my music app and listening to it, but I don't remember what any of them look like.
I'm really hyped to hear them like for the first time completely live. So thank you so much for getting me hyped for this.
Anytime. I love music, and I love you.
Aw, thanks. I really appreciate you. We'll talk more soon, Holland.
Bye.
Bye. And partner.
Hello, goodbye.
And they're playing Modest Mouse again. Man, like whoever the
Fourth song.
Yeah, whoever the DJ is, like really digs Modest Mouse. I really love this merch too. They kind of look like Morels, like the album cover, like the trees that they're standing next to.
Oh, they're so cute. I need that tote.
Yeah, I'm debating if I should get anything, but
You already have a really good tote, so you'll probably have to get a shirt.
yeah, perhaps. There's a Garfield-like one. I don't have time for this shirt. There's a dragon, no, a snake lizard playing an electrical guitar. Hot dog wearing a fluffy pink jacket. I love it all. But also, I wonder how we're gonna get out of this little lurch line.
I think we're gonna have to snake around back inside.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna go do that so I can see whoever's opening. All right, be back soon. Third Planet usually makes me cry. I've been a bit too stressed to cry tonight, but I'm hyped for this whole concert. It's gonna be pretty spectacular. Under the water and the oceans and the bodies. I like getting some concert B-roll. Woo! In a universe is shaped exactly like the Earth. Oh, it's fading out. Oh, we're about to see a cool show. Yeah. I'm not recording this. You can go to their show live if you want to see them. Oops, sorry. This opening act is really good. Everyone's really vibing out and dancing, and hopping around. I love it. Oh, I'll have to look up the set list for this band. They're fairly fun. I really like the bass line to this song. I'm not gonna record it. It's the first time it's being played live, but it's really sick. I don't know. I need to hear more of it. And then they saw me talking to everyone. I'm like, whoa. I just like talking to everyone. Everyone's great. For real. There wasn't a single hard to approach person at this concert tonight. I feel like I could just talk to anybody. Like I had a conversation with a stranger in a bathroom in a minute, but I was like, "Hey, Pulp, what's up? I don't know that band, but where can I start?" And they mentioned something. I'll have to see because I'm bad at remembering things. But we're hearing it towards the one of the songs I feel like I could do a mashup with. Everything is just so perfect. The fucking keys are so good. Man, it was. I think it was downplaying how good it sounded. I was like, it was transformative. I was like in the moment, and like it fits you like a glove. He's been doing the touring for 12 years now, so like 8 years the album was out. You know, like I always wonder like legacy bands like that. Like, what is the experience like coming into someone else's like already written music and performing that like. That's phenomenal, man. Like, I for real, like, do not know, like, how often you get the opportunity to do, like, a specific thing, like, have someone play, like, a guest instrument piece, but they had a guest singer on, that was shocking for the encore. They always do something different. And they for sure did, like, something completely unplanned at the end. And that was one of the best songs. And I got to dance with a balloon with Aiden to that song. And the balloon's still in the car, so I'm gonna grab that balloon. I was being like, hey, I got something for you from the show. It's a balloon. I got a shirt. I got my bag. I got a balloon. Okay. Yeah, they had a whole balloon train going on. It was quite spectacular. I need to grab my water bottle because you gotta drink water. Gotta stay hydrated. Well, maybe I'll grab it whenever I know for sure I'm going inside. But I'm gonna walk. You can have crickets being the backdrop for the podcast. Thank you, crickets, for your input. Temperature is well kept track of. Anyways, so welcome back to the pod. I got out of the car. Now it's Nature Walk. Nature Walk ASMR podcast. I just need to buy a lavalier mic. And it'd be like, pull the mic to the direction. So, Modest Mouse of Montreal. I know them because of that. And the fans who requested of Montreal for the Modest Mouse cruise, or if they had some prearrangement or something, like, good call. Good call. Like, I don't know how they chose David Cross. Like, whose idea was that? Whose idea was anything? Whose idea was the cruise? Like, I want to know how this conversation started. I want to, like, investigate Six Men. Like, investigative reporting, not like, because here's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people, for that may cross the line for them. And it does for me. However, the people are going to do that. Like, are you missing out? Like, yes or no? Here's the thing. Like, I don't want FOMO to be part of the marketing. Because ultimately speaking, if you are going to be marketing something like this to someone which is a huge financial commitment, it's very costly. It's a vacation, and you're centering that around a band. You know, some people center around Disney. That's valid, but like, this is Modest Mouse. This is not Disney. Are they getting Disney level of popular? I mean, sure, maybe, but you know what is not Disney levels of popular? It kind of is. Fucking Deltarune. They're not doing a Deltarune cruise. That would be amazing. A convention on a cruise line? Lol. But it's polluting and shit, you know, like, that's the next step. When's the otaku cruise happening? I know how to do that shit. That could literally be a job if I was a eco-terrorist. But I'm not. How do you not be an eco-terrorist? How do you not be a colonizer? How do you, like... COVID is, for a lot of people, their 9/11. Travel fucking changed permanently after that happened. You know? We may be able to keep our shoes on at the airport, but how much longer are we going to be able to keep our masks on? Like, that is a protected medical device. It's disability rights to be able to stay masked. Our rights are being violated by anti-masking laws. So, and not to get too political, but like, going on a cruise, a very political thing. Modest Mouse, a very political podcast. Like, band. Tropical Flexstorm, very political band. And everything's political. Avoiding that is, it's ignorance, and it's, like, unempathetic. It's apathetic. And it's greed. It's capitalism, you know? So here's the thing. Like, I want to know the truth. You deserve, as a Modest Mouse fan, to know the truth as well. So, I'm happy to be present, bear witness, and tell you what exactly this is all about. Because we have a limited time to get this all fucking sorted. We don't need a polluter taking away more of our time, taking away more of the environment, destroying and killing and polluting and getting us all sick and dying. You know? Someone fell off a cruise liner. So a roof fell off the hundreds of people in Dominican Republic and injured and killed them. Shit. Like, they're going to the Dominican Republic. A child fell off board, like off a cruise liner. They got sucked away or something. You know, a child doesn't just fall off a boat, you know? That would have changed the spy family drastically, you know? So, like, you know, think about it. Like, think about what your actions are doing and how they affect other people. So, that's my advice if you're going to do a cruise. But if you're going to do a podcast, try to ask people if they want to be recorded. That's why I recorded like an hour's worth of stuff. I'm like, oh God, what did I say? What did I do? I'm going to listen to that whole hour, see if there's anything usable from that. Nobody knew I was recording them. I didn't know I was recording. But if there's something usable, background noise, B-roll, whatever, I can make it garbled. I can do something with it. Yeah. Anyways, production hell. We're in production hell. I want to apologize. Firstly, for taking so long with the Iowa, Kansas City, and Oklahoma City episodes. I have been burnt out. They often say after the 5th episode, that is your fuck. That is when you pop. That's when you burst. I had a balloon from the show and it just popped. So I'm a fussy baby, and now I have empty balloons for those shows. Hey, you can wrap them up, you can tie them up. It's memorabilia. This is my set list. Balloon from Montreal. But no, for real. I crashed out pretty bad at Kansas City. I took a double dose of edible that I didn't want to like green out during a show for, and I feel like I didn't feel as immersed with the music as I wanted to be, or if I did, I completely got lost in it. However, there's a fucking whole ass recording of the entire Kansas City Casey Grinders Modest Mouse show, and like, it was the first time they played You're the Good Things live this century, and it's recorded. Like, that's history right there in the making. I accidentally recorded it on purpose, on accident, for the sound check. So technically I have a recording of it. They didn't say don't record the sound check. It was a public space. And I yapped for like an hour plus doing the sound check, or like listening to the soundtrack. I almost sat in on it by accident. But realistically speaking, what it was and what it became is like commentary on pre-show. Commentary of like what happens like before they getting set up, you know? It's kind of fun. I love watching musicians sound check. I got like a little bit of gas at Tropical Foxstorm sound checking, so like sound checks are fun. Sound checks are kind of cool. I don't want to interrupt that though. That's where it's like, you know, it's behind the scenes. It's the exclusive. You're like, this is disc 2, you know? And like, some people like that shit, you know? So I gave my little commentary, but I'm not going to include it like recordings of the song. I'm just going to do jamming, like, and even then, if they tell me to take it down, I will. You know, I'm going to be transparent and honest with the band what I'm doing at all times, and if they don't like something, fine. Like, especially if it's their copyright, you know. I will say that the VIP show being recorded was not very chill. I know it's something that people pay a little bit extra for, and it's kind of in their moment, and they, advise, like, here's to now, you are experiencing the show and doing your own thing. And yeah, they announced it before the Des Moines show, and they announced the VIP, and they announced it before the Kansas City VIP. It's Nathaniel Beckett that went on stage. I asked him what was his favorite part about doing lights for Modest Mouse, and he said, it's bright. And that was awesome. You don't hear that in the bootlegs, because that's not recorded. Of course, they're not going to record the part where they tell you to not record. C'est la vie. So my questions, what I asked Isaac Brock, and me giving him JoJo's, is up on YouTube already. Like, the JoJo's thing is not a secret. They posted that on Keith and Simon's story. So, like, I'm not going to recap the whole thing, because especially the Q&A, I'll recap what I asked. But if you want to come in on the podcast and ask what question you asked, please come aboard. Like, talk about that experience, because those questions connected more with you. I'll talk about my concert buddies and what they asked, because it's a little bit of, like, some insight. It's behind the scenes, but, I didn't necessarily want to be recorded. So if my voice is my copyright, then I revoke it. Do not use my likeness is uploaded without my permission, so consider that my consent as well. Have you forgot someone? It's like I consent, I don't. I love memes. I love audio describing a very visual meme. It's still words, but I am become meme. Joke man. I can steal your line. I'm the Joker, baby. Fucking capitalist Joker. Greed. Awful. Rob the bank. See if I care. That's the bank's money, not mine. Haha. Realistically speaking, though, here's my perspective. Like, I'm not bankrupt on selling. I'm not selling anything. This is not for money. I would like a job. If podcasting is something that the fan base wants to hear, and they want more opportunities to hear from the band, even just like a little goofy, silly, like I recorded a little audio, like hula 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 hoop. Just say hula 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 hoop. Fucking they go mad for that. It's a little line of hula 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 hoop. Or just anything. Like one line of wisdom from Isaac Brock a day. One word of wisdom. Like, that will get, like, what's the word today? People do that with an app. There's a whole ass app, 5 letters. They go and do it every day. What's the word going to be? What's the word? ARG, So that's what I'm saying. Like, consistent fan communication gets people engaged, gets people talking about it more. I know this stuff, so hire me. I'll get more subscribers to Ice Cream Party. We'll get more Modest Mouse fans out there. It's word of mouth. It's popular. It's really fun to do. Even if you're only doing it for 1 month, that 1 month will be worth it, because it's a little like preview. Well, like, it's not a free trial, no, but like sometimes you get everything you need just for a month. But there's some people who have stuck around from the start. I am one of those people, technically. However, I made an account for the podcast. I know, I double dipped. I got 2 t-shirts, but they're not mine. I got a t-shirt for someone else. They would have done the same thing. C'est la vie. I've bought people subscriptions, so they've had it for a month. essentially. But yeah, I made a second account to give someone another t-shirt, but also they're working on the podcast, so wink. They earned it. I guess. So the gift of Modest Mouse. I don't want to keep buying shirts, though, so I'm not going to double dip. But yes, concert confessionals. I have double dipped on the product. I won't do that again. But now that all the cards are on the table, man. All the cards are on the table. Of Montreal, though, you only get a first time seeing a band once. And a first time hearing an album once. Rarely, though, do you get to have that experience for both at the same time. I think the Sunspiraled Twins were amazing. The puppetry work in this show, the theatrics of Montreal, unparalleled. The costuming, the lighting... It was a whole production, and on a much smaller stage than I see other bands. But they're going to stare a stage as large as Modest Mouse coming up for the cruise. And I'm thinking, can you do the same for Modest Mouse? But, like, here's the thing. When it comes to visuals, like Isaac Brock sort of said, like, different songs mean different things to different peoples, and attaching, like, a visual anchor to it can, like, fuck with the image. This was talked about at the VIP show. I'll go more in depth for it with the podcast, but this is like, I'm not going to edit down this much, and I'm not going to re-record this as much, and I'm just like, it's a quiet night. There's not a lot of wind. There's a lot of crickets. This is good ASMR. I'm just going to upload it as is, because sure, I need to ramble for a while. I will add in stuff from the show sporadically through this, but I need to do a minimal editing. I need to do just a bunch of things to say, hey, I'm still here, I'm still here, I'm still here. Do you know that's in that Modest Mouse song, I'm Still Here, is in a Tony Hawk game or a skate game? But yeah, it's one of those Modest Mouse songs that is in a recently released video game. Modest Mouse has a whole list of songs that they've been in other video games for. Mostly sports, like a lot of Dashboard, some Float On, a lot of Dashboard actually. 2008, they've got Dashboard in a lot of games. Paper Thin Walls is in Skate XL from my recollection. And that's pretty wild. So I'm like, get Modest Mouse more video games. Like, you're not attaching a visual anchor to Modest Mouse by doing that. You're just like, it's in the soundtrack. It's just a vibe, you know? And like, here's the thing about that. Like, A Different City and Deltarune, like, it's someone else's interpretation, but that's like the best Banton like A&B of all time. Like, wow. Like, that's probably one of my favorite Modest Mouse music videos of all time, and it's a fan edit. That's what I'm saying. So I'll talk more about it later, but there's so many ways to interpret, even with a heavy visual element. Of Montreal does this beautiful abstract way of presenting their music and their lyrics and their whole presentation. They have this album that has this very unique aesthetic. It's very literal with the Twins aspect, but like, I will have to analyze the album more, and I'm probably going to do that with Aiden. Like, it's like a cultural exchange. I show them at Once Incredible West, and they show me this album, because Holland got me the ticket. I spent a lot of time talking to Holland tonight, and their partner Zach. So you'll hear more from Mod Mice, legendary Austin artist. In my opinion, very legendary. They have some fantastic art. Please buy their stuff. I can't wait to buy more of their stuff. I might commission show art from them soon. considering I love their stuff. And I need more professional artwork for the show. Because I'm oh my god, I'm getting bit out here. The bugs are eating me. The bugs are eating me. I don't want to get eaten. I don't want to hurt the bugs either if they like bite me. So I'm walking now. I guess the bugs is my buzzer. Wrap this up. Okay, so essentially, of Montreal, amazing show. A fantastic visual element that I think is unparalleled from any band I've seen with like live representation. They had 2 openers as well. Pelvis, Wrestley, and I got the shirt signed by the lead singer. Wow. My friend says I look like them, so quite magical moment. Very cool. JV, thank you. I got JV, their initials were on my shirt. It's a key mark. Whee! And as well, I forgot the other band. Fuck, my hand hurts. I don't know what bit me. But I'm like so crashed out. I'm so fine. It's so fine. I just want to get their name right because I'm terrible at remembering things accurately. I'm gonna look at my transactions. Jammy Violet. Jammy, that's perfect name. I can't believe I got their initials on their shirt. This is the last one, the Lincoln shirt. So, and it's signed too. So, how lucky me. But yeah, brilliant event, brilliant people. I don't want to walk in the woods at night. That seems dangerous. But eventually I'll do that when I feel a little bit more confident. I'm not alone. I'm scared. But I can do that at my grandparents' place. I think I'll do that more often. I'll record my podcast with my grandparents. Better recording space. More time to just sit, get the recording cranked out. But the other opener was really good. I will do a proper, like, re-edit and just be like, hey, this is the band. So, woohoo! All this was amazing. I had a really good time. Transported me to a really good place. And I thought a lot about Deltarune and Undertale and got a lot of music video ideas. I really would like to connect the two together more. I really should have worn my Spamton glasses tonight, but Spamton took a break. That's fine. Me too. Ooh. I want to sit down on this chair. Is it gross? Kind of. But I bet it's comfortable. I'm not going to take it though. It's disgusting. No, it's trash. I love trash though. Living in a goddamn garbage can. But yes, I will be doing the cockroach, giving you more of my opinions on the album, like in total soon. But so many parallels, so many potentials to make good mashups. I'm gonna grab my water bottle and then I'll go inside, so I have more time to talk on the podcast. Because cars are loud. Cars make a lot of noise, and I'm driving my feet over to my car, make sure everything's okay, and then I'm going home, going inside. I can edit shit out. Audacity's a miracle slice and dice. I don't know how to snap. I normally do like cut this bit, make a visual cut. Or I could just stop recording, but I don't feel like it. Anyways, what do I want to do? I'm going to review the album with Aiden. I'm going to introduce them to Lonesome Crowded West. And I talk to them about Deltarune and Lonesome Crowded West. and Modest Mouse in general, and the connections between the two. I explained it to them. I explained it to them off mic, but they were like, "Oh, I get it." Everyone's like, "Oh, okay, that's the vision. That's the vision." I gotta get one of them into. I gotta get the band or more fans into this. I mean, Isaac Brock has JoJo's now. Can't tell you. I can't wait to tell you more about that VIP show. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna edit it down a little bit. If it's deleted, if the video's deleted, I'll go a little bit more in depth. But otherwise, if you cheated, if you're a cheater, you install Game Shark, you lose your achievements. So, just to let you know, you don't get the Easter egg if you do it that way. Nah. Yeah, I think there's a lot. There are metaphysical elements and like deep lyricism that I missed context-wise tonight. Like, I definitely like want to know more about what each song means and like the vibe. Like Black Fireworks, like that's a Susie Noel song for sure. Oh my god, they have their little theme too. Do 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 do. Like it's also mixed with I think it's Lost Girl and like another theme. I don't know. Oh, the holiday theme. There's both. Oh my god, everything's in everything. The motifs, man, the motifs. It all matches. Like, I think they came out, yeah, it's 2025. This album came out right after Modest Mouse. So, like, good news for people like bad news. 2004, 2005. Ooh, 1997. Years. Oh, you know what came out in 2015, though? 10 years before, after this album? Undertale. You want to know what came out 10 years after that? Chapter 3 and 4. Oh my god, it is a prophecy. Man, I can't wait to tell you more. Overall, though, one of the best concerts I've ever been to. The stage, I was off in the side. I didn't see the front, but like I could move around and like, damn, they're doing some beautiful shit. Well worth it. Kudos to the singer, the bassist, the drummer, the keyboardist, and the dancers, the twins. They rocked it. Their puppetry, everything, like the stage elements, like that's something to see live. That's something special. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. You won't get to experience that anywhere else. They really make a production out of it, and like that makes it really special. Like, I really like the visual aid, like the visualizers for Slow Dive, for example. I think like it doesn't detract, it doesn't change how I think about the song. Like, I don't have like an alternative like thought because there's the visualizers. So like, same with the puppets. I think Nathaniel Beckett could realistically do a giant puppet for Modest Mouse. Like, or like some automation, like not AI, but like woodwork or something. Puppets for wooden soldiers. Like, whoop, whoop. That's something right there. Like, there's so many possibilities. Especially if recap albums are done, there's a lot of visual elements to include in. Like, I'm so excited to hear light design and also puppet design. Nathaniel Beckett, please come on the show. Please come on the show. I'm begging you. It's so good. I'm home now, so oh man, I'm excited to talk to all of you about this even more in depth in the future. But yeah, that's my number one recommendation. Is if Montreal is coming to your city, definitely come see though. Go now. Especially if it's an outdoor venue where you can stay safe and hydrated. But yeah, I gotta be quiet now, so good night.